Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and we're just doing a real quick mail call. I don't know what mail call number this is, but I'm going to plug it into the video title. If you're here for machining to see chips flying, sparks flying, stuff like that, this is not your video. Thumbs down right over there. Move along. Got a bunch of stuff in just over the past few weeks. I just kind of gathered it all up here. I'm just going to do it in one fell swoop. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. First off was Tom Lipton. I was talking to him a little bit, texting back and forth, and I was working out some angle problems and stuff that I was doing, and I was using my old machinery's handbook, which is an old 11th edition, pretty old book. I mean, math doesn't change and the numbers don't change, but he said, hey, I got a fresher one. It's coming at you. And so he sent me a 27th machineries, and he's right. I mean, much nicer book, nicely formatted, great index in the back. I've been using this old dog for a long time. So Tom, thank you for that. This is really appreciated. I've had my nose buried in it for quite some time. Next thing he sent was his famous chip brush, and you can tell I've already been using it. A little black on the ends, but you know what I've discovered? You can go over to the sink, spray it with 409, just kind of scrub it and rinse it, and it cleans up really nice. Now, I didn't think, when I saw it on his channel, I thought, well, it's just a brush. You know what? But it's narrow, and it fits down in the T-slot. You can sweep all the crap out of your T-slots, and if you can't get it out with a brush, you got this nice little hooky do on the end, a little T-slot cleaner there. Honestly, this brush is awesome. McMaster Car, I don't know the part number, that's all you're gonna get out of me is it's McMaster Car. Next thing he sent, this was completely unexpected. I knew he was sending machineries, but when I see a box that says GMT on it, that's Glacier Machine Tools, you know what, that grabs my attention. And this is a very nice arbor. Doesn't even look like it's ever been used. It's a 1-inch arbor. Beautiful thing. I don't think I've ever had a top quality arbor like that before. I get all the Chinese stuff. And this originally came from Les Foster. He says it's from Les Foster via Ox Tools, so it obviously went in his trade pile. So Les, thank you. If you watch, I don't know whether you even watch my show. And Tom, thank you. This is I've got a face mill or a shell mill that I got to switch back and forth between arbors, so this has a home, and I do appreciate it. He also sent corn nuts, and my dentist thanks you for that, because those are the destroyer of molars, but I got through both bags without actually killing my teeth. So that was Tom's addition to the show, and I thank you for that, Tom. That was just an awesome box. Next up was another bit of stuff I was expecting from James Green. I got a little 5C. It's 5C on one end, and a little tiny 3-jaw on the other end. It's a cute little guy, This will go in your Spindex. You can throw it in the lathe if you got an odd shaped part that doesn't fit in a collet and you just want to do something real quick. If it doesn't fit in, one of your collet sizes or something. I think my collets are down to 30 seconds, but still you get the odd piece that doesn't fit. So this is nice. Plus you can do maybe clamp a ring on there and expand on a ring or something. But pretty cool. And thanks for that, James. And I was expecting this. I actually bought that from James. But what I wasn't expecting was this awesome little file set. And these are just little Swiss files. And very nicely made. And what's interesting about it is they have a round shank. Just a round shank. But if you go over to this is what I discovered. I'm going to make some more of these. If you go over to your Noga kit, which is this is a Noga tri-point. This is a 3-way point deburring knife. If you go over to your Noga handle and just pop that collet loose and take that knife out of there, these little files fit right in that handle tightly. So what a great handle. I think I'm gonna make some more of them. That's just a little bit of aluminum hex bar, and the collet setup in here is not that difficult to make. So I think I might make some for that little file set. So that's pretty awesome. And I didn't have any little fussy files like that, so I love it. Thanks, James. And he also sent me a bunch of hydraulic fittings. He's trying to tell me I need to build a hydraulic press or something, but okay. So there you have it, little file set. Cool, huh? And James can be found at Eagle Dust Off 37. You guys know Ox Tool. He's over at Tom over at Ox Tool. What else? Oh, I had a guest, and I guess he wins the prize for the guest that came to visit me from the farthest away. He came from the United Kingdom. His name was Rupert Powell, and he was in town doing some stuff, and we hooked up on Facebook, and he came to visit me. I sent him home with a bunch of Anchor Lube, as much as I could fit in his bags, and he distributed among some of the YouTubers over there. I got some samples out to some of the YouTubers, and before he left, he gave me a Roebuck Zeus Precision book, and this has got an awful lot of metric stuff in it that I use every once in a while, you know. And I'm short on metric stuff. And what's nice about this book, you can get your greasy hands all over it. It's nicely laminated. And I've got a drawer just with all my metric stuff that I keep kind of separate. But and it's a great reference. So Rupert, thank you. Rupert Powell can be found on YouTube. He's got a channel. But Rupert, thanks again. Next up, our friend Adam sent me something, and it was kind of unexpected. He sent a couple, well, I already had some stickers, but he sent me a black and a white sticker and his card. But he also sent me a pin, like a little hat pin or tie pin or something like that. Little tiny thing. A-Bomb 79. Pretty cool, huh? And I think I got a home for that. I'm going to see if I can take this back off here. And what I'm planning on doing with it's not going to need the back. As you can see what I did to my eraser, I glued his card to my little magnetic eraser. It's got kind of a rubbery back. I think I'm going to kind of squish this in right into the rubber there. Just like that. What do you think? Oh, look, shirt. And then. How we doing? We doing good? Okay. Well, Adam, you're floating around the board now. And thanks for those stickers. I appreciate that. I'm still waiting on a couple more. Oh, Tom did send me an Ox Tool sticker. I've got Ox Tool over there. I'm still waiting on some Keith Finner and Keith Rucker, and who else am I missing? James Kilroy's got one coming to me. I got a space for him up there, so we're adding to the sticker collection here in the shop. Last up, a gentleman named Gary. I was talking to him back and forth on Facebook, and he had 3D printed a knife holder, and it was for a Leatherman wave, and I've been carrying waves forever. I actually have, I think, 3 of them. They're just kind of, they're like felt pens. I just kind of keep them all around the house. So there's always one somewhere. So I saw he 3D printed one, and I was kind of teasing him, said, sign me up, whatever, and he actually printed me one. And he mailed it to me. It came today, and I've opened it up and kind of just looked at it. It's still here in the bag. But let's get you a little closer. Love the color too. So this is designed to. It's got a belt loop, and he says he just solvent welds it with acetone. I watched his video. He just kind of solvent welds them together with the acetone, and it just kind of melts the ABS together. I love the blue gray. I'll show you the roach I've been carrying. Mine's just God, it's just dead. All right, don't get excited. Put my belt back on here. This is what I've been carrying forever, and it's got elastic sides. These elastic sides are kind of made to squish down the knife, but they're worn out, so the knife can actually get out without even popping the flap. So, and it's fallen out a zillion times. You know, if I'm sitting on the couch or kind of reclined, it'll fall out, and then my knife ends up down in the couch somewhere in between the cushions. So, not a great holder. And this is a genuine Leatherman, but not good. So, and I've got I think I got 3 of these and one of the original leather ones. Let's see how this thing fits in it. Wow, look at that, it just snaps right in. That's pretty damn cool, and it doesn't come out. All right, time for the strip show again. Pretty good, huh? I like it. Whoop. Well, it helps if you close your knife all the way, huh? There we go. Oh, there you go. Nice. I like it. So, Gary, thanks for going to the time to make that. That's awesome. You can find Gary on YouTube. It's Tools for Machines is the name of his YouTube channel. And I think he's got a website over there too, by the same name. And it looks like he's doing castings or replica or replacement castings for some vintage machines. And we were chatting back and forth, actually on Facebook. And he said that he's planning on expanding a little more and getting a little more done. So, and he sent me a nice letter with it. I hope the Leatherman holster meets your expectations. It sure works well for me. No more fumbling with the flap. So much quicker in and out. If you have any observations, constructive criticism, you always got to say that these days. Rants, etc., let me know. Let me know what needs fixing. And I enjoy your YouTube videos, regulars, myself, okay. I tossed in a couple of new old stock tool bits. And I saw something in there wrapped in a rag. Let's see what this is. See that in the background? Thunder. We're getting flash flood warnings up in the high desert. Oh, Crucible. Good old Rex 95. Looks like a 1/4 inch and a 3/8. Unground blanks. More tools to grind. Okay, Gary, thanks a lot for those. Those are awesome. Those will make something. I'll grind something out of them. And all my correspondence. It's interesting. I'm keeping my correspondence letters, and I keep everything that anyone's ever sent me. Right in, actually in Tom Lipton's book. I mean, I've got letters from Herb Blair, Colin, Rick, Chuck, Tom, Ray, Herb. You know, anyone that's ever sent me a letter, I keep them. I don't throw this stuff away, and it's fun to go through them and read them later. But again, Gary, thank you, and you guys go over and check out Tools for Machines. That's the end of this mail call. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm sorry I have no machine work for you. Don't have any footage really covered right now. The things I am doing in the shop, I'm not allowed to show you. So I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. So appreciate you tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. We'll try to get you some footage of some of our jobs or something coming up out in the field. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Wow, this is really tall.
Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z.
Okay, that's better.